So I'm going to show you some techniques for working the shoulder really well, and then also some erector work. I'm just going to warm her up a little, and a little lotion in there. Yeah. Keep my lotion close. So, in a regular session I would be doing some more warming, but I'm going to go kind of straight to the techniques. Yeah. So one of the techniques that I really like is there's a line that runs here, myofascial line, and also a tie energy line that runs along the side of the body and down and out into the fingers. And I wouldn't go straight to this right away. It would be after, once the body's really warm, but I just want to give you a little bit of an idea as I'll warm it a little bit by long pressure strokes. My thumb's kind of following a line. You'll sometimes feel a little like speed bumps. This is just warming it at first and bringing it out to the fingers. There you go. And then if I'm going to do it more in a therapy mode, I will support my thumb. It's almost like I'm a snow plow collecting the snow and debris along the road. Especially happens a lot up here. I'm collecting it, and then I'm getting ready to bring it to the side of the road, and then I just follow it down, and then I bring it out, right out the fingers. Can sometimes be intense. Was that too much pressure? How was that for you, Kim?
Lovely.
Okay. You can also do it from here too. And through here you'll get some little guys. There you go. It's like you're collecting that snow, bringing it down the road. Sometimes a little rocking feels really good. And through the elbows, wherever the body bends, like through here and here is where, and then you'll switch and kind of feel. And sometimes it'll come down and squeeze that forearm, and then I'll bring it out of each of the fingers. Sometimes the wrist will open up and right on out each of those fingers. It feels really good. Yeah. Good. Something also really good I like to do, I'll lift up, I'll get my thigh underneath. Now if they've got frozen shoulder, obviously they're not going to be able to get underneath there. But what's great about this is I can use my thigh to help move, and then I can really use a seesaw between, using the tip of the elbow. You see how even just going like this, you can really get a lot of movement along the shoulder blade and the rib cage. So something that I like to do, like how what a mortar and pestle can kind of crush and make little bits smaller. I like to do that actually with the shoulder blade against the rib cage like this. Sometimes I can even use the tip of the elbow to help open it up. And like if you want to, Anna, will you pull back a little bit so they can see that it's not a lot of hard work for my body? So I get to keep my spine straight. Look, there you go. Yeah, it's really nice. And just kind of, so you can see, I like, if I've used lotion to keep it from sliding, but just so your hands can see, if they haven't used lotion, I'm scooped around and just kind of pushing. And even if I want to, even like this, this feels really good. Circles like this. The table's a little squeaky. It probably needs a new piece of felt between the legs, but there you go. Circles. And then sometimes I often will like to do this before I did the technique that brings it down. It really kind of loosens the snow, so to speak. And then show you the position I was before under here. So I find this is a real great and comfortable position for me to work. Here you go. Yeah. You can sometimes will feel parts of the spine that are a little more stuck, and I'll just go a little slower. For people who have a lot of adhesions through here, sometimes what I'll do, there we go, it's like I'll find a spot, and what I'll have her do is lift your elbow towards the sky and release. There you go. And what that does, you see how it kind of plays like a seesaw, and if there's an adhesion, it brings it up into my elbow, or your finger. I like using my elbow, so I find it kinder on my hands for the long run, right? Like right here. Yeah. And release. And I play a little bit.